Did you know that you can definitely improve your English speaking skills without stepping outside your home in just 10 minutes a day? Sound impossible, right? Stick around, because in this video I'm going to give you 4 different techniques that definitely improve your English in your comfort zone without spending any money. And I bet you that you definitely never heard of from someone else in the last tips. Let's dive in. Tips number 1. Many people is struggling with finding the language partner to the speaking practice. And do you know that the best speaking partner is yourself? How we can do that? Just simply open your phone, just record your voice. But when you record your voice, I highly suggest you that do not try to do, some complicated conversation. Start with the basic daily routine. Just try to express that and record your voice. And one of the tricks is that after recording your voice, just listen to see what kind of grammar mistake you have done it and what kind of pronunciation mistake you have done it, and see your speaking skills and try to improve that. It's easy to improve that, easy to find your mistakes if you can listen your recording. I know in the beginning it's a little bit hard. Even for me, when I started with the YouTube videos, when I listened my voice in the first of all, I was thinking about that. I said, what's going on? This is my voice, and you guys hearing that? That's, a little bit awkward for me. And once the time is passed, you get used to it with your own voice. And you see your mistakes. Even for me, was the same. If you can find a language partner to do the speaking practice, you are the best person to do speaking practice on your own. Simply record your voice and talk about your daily routine. Talk about how was yesterday. Talk about what you're gonna do tomorrow. Because this is what you do when you're talking with your friends. And imagine that you're talking with your friends. This is exactly is gonna help that. Let's go tips number 2. Tips number 2, listening to music. But you're probably saying that I'm listening to music every day. How I'm gonna improve my speaking skills? How I'm gonna improve my English with listening to music? This is a trick. When you listen to music, why don't you try to record your voice and to see the difference there? How the singer is saying that sentence and how you're telling the same sentence. Pay attention. They're reading. How they are making the connection for each word, each vocabulary, and to see how the fluency they are going through. It's so much easier when you do that with the music that you really like it. And to be honest, the best singer to learn English is Eminem, because he's speaking very fast. If you can understand what he's telling and if you can repeat it, you nailed it, guys. Definitely you nailed it. But might be in the beginning it's so hard to repeat the Eminem song. But why don't you start some of the singers that you really like? And the good things, you learn the song, after that you can sing it alone, sing it yourself. Because one of the things I do really remember that when I was going to language schools, many of my friends, they could easily sing any songs. And I couldn't do that, to be honest, because I wasn't paying attention to too much the singing practice. And after that, slowly I started to do that, and I really enjoy it because it's my favorite songs. And most of the times I listen and listen again. The first of all, you can start with the lyrics and try to translate it, and you learn new vocabulary. Definitely you will improve your listening and the speaking skills. It's one of the fun way to do the listening music and repeat it. And it is number 3, watching YouTube shows or podcasts. So you probably like to watch the YouTube videos if you're interested in. That's a key thing. YouTuber or podcaster in your interest. Try to listen to them. Whatever they're gonna give it to you. One of the key things they will give it to you, it is you will learn daily speaking language. So if you watch the movie, they might talk about something different, something specific. But YouTube and podcast is more focused on, daily speaking. So try to highlight some of the phrases that you heard that, and try to add it in your daily life, in your speaking practice. Try to copy them, how they pronounce the words. The music, as I say in the second tips, is good for improving your pronunciation. But watching the YouTube shows and the podcast, they will help you your daily speaking and increasing your vocabulary, increasing your grammar, increasing your pronunciation, and increasing your listening. It's not just only speaking. Before we go into the last tips, if you want to improve your speaking skills faster and effectively, I want you to smash the subscribe button right now. In this channel, I'm making videos everything you need to know, the learning English and the IELTS, especially improve your speaking level as well. while you're at home without spending any money. If you don't want to miss the next video, smash the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Let's move on to last tips. I think so. This is one of the tricks that I found it. What I mentioned in the tips 3, watch the YouTube shows and the podcast. And this time, why don't you watch the street interview on YouTube? Because one of the big problems is that when you talk to native speakers, they are not talking about perfect grammar. They are not talking about the perfect pronunciation. They have the accent, and many of you struggle with that. For example, you go somewhere else in a different country, English-speaking country, and you start to talk with the native speakers. They are normal people, ordinary people, and they don't have the perfect grammar. They don't have the perfect accent. They probably, some of them, they have a strong accent, and they don't really care about the grammar. Because for me, I heard many of the people, they are talking about that instead of they saying that he has, I heard many times he have something else. He have a phone, he have a car. If we do the same mistakes, we're gonna laugh each other. And we say, oh my God, we do the mistake. But trust me guys, they are definitely making so many mistakes. And street interview, that will give you the practice to listen the native speakers in real life. This is you're gonna deal with, and one of the big tips about that. So when you watch a street interview, I want you to do 2 things. First, when the reporter asks the question, stop the video and then just repeat yourself. What will be your answer, particularly in that question? And record your voice and listen to that again. And this will be your answer. And the second thing, to listen to native speaker answer and then repeat it the same answer and compare it with your recording voice and the native speaker voice. And you see the differences. How they are speaking fluently, how their pronunciation, how they make the grammar, how they make the sentence, and how you're doing that. And then you can definitely improve your speaking skills, just a copy of them. And the first practice, when you give the answer and see the next answer, maybe you might give 2-3 words and maybe short sentence you will give that. And native speakers, maybe they're gonna talk longer that, and they see how they are making a connection to each sentence. I definitely and guarantee you that tricks will improve your English more than you can imagine. Try these 4 tips and see how you improve your speaking skills. Let me know in the comment below how these tips help improve your speaking skills. And if you want to improve your English, why don't you watch this video or this video?